It's Ron Jakowski from San.
What is going on, guys? It is Dropping here, back with another Grand Theft Auto 5 online video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to get your own solo public lobby all to yourself, so no one can bother you. So whenever you want to do your CEO stuff, your biker businesses, or anything like that, no one will ever have to bother you. You can do this trick anytime you want. It's so easy. I'm going to guide you guys through the steps and the tips and this trick, how to do it. It works for all platforms, the PC, the Xbox One, which I play on, and also the PS4. But before we get into further detail in today's video, I just want to start by saying, always, if you go into enjoy today's video, make sure you support it with a like down below, because that'd be greatly appreciated. And also hit the red subscribe button if you are new. And if you want to stay alerted every time that I upload a brand new video or do a cool fun live stream on the channel, when a new DLC drops or if there's a new car, I will do a live stream from time to time. Hit the bell icon next to the red subscribe button so you'll get post notifications every time that I upload a brand new video or do a live stream. Okay, guys, and also, if you want to be shouted out in a future video, just comment like down below, and I'll pick 5 people, and those 5 people will be shouted out in a future video. So I'm going to start doing that for my videos, and I'll probably do like once a week or something like that. So yeah, if you want to have a chance to be shouted out in one of my videos, just comment like down below, just so you know if you like today's video. Okay, so moving on, you guys, is going to be how you get your own public lobby, your own session, if you want to call it a session or lobby, same thing. But pretty much what you're going to want to do is go to, like I said, play job, or it's rock. In a future video, just comment like down below, and I'll pick 5 people, and those 5 people will be shouted out in a future video. So I'm going to start doing that for my videos, and I'll probably do like once a week or something like that. So yeah, if you want to have a chance to be shouted out in one of my videos, just comment like down below, just so you know if you like today's video. Okay, so moving on, guys, is going to be how you get your own public lobby, your own session, if you want to call it a session or lobby, same thing. But pretty much what you're gonna want to do is go to, like I said, play job, or you can, it's Rockstar created, and like I said, it's like the 6th one down, and called At the Races. Remember that, At the Races, and it's I believe it's like up to 8 players or however many players, but you're only going to need yourself. Obviously, you can't have no one else in there, but it's better if you make it as your playlist, so that way it just spawns just you. So, alright, most of the time it just spawns you. It's better because if you just go
what the fuck?
in a future video. So I'm going to start doing that for my videos now. I'll probably do like once a week or something like that. So yeah, if you want to have a chance to be shouted out in one of my videos, just comment like down below, just so you know if you like today's video. Okay, so moving on, you guys, is going to be how you get your own public
DeSanta.
That's not the name in your file, Michael. Steve Haynes here.
Yeah, Agent Douchebag. Hey, that poor sumbitch we grabbed for you still breathing?
See for yourself, right now. Trevor Phillips is on his way to help with the debrief. Warehouse, off Dutch London and Banning.
Great.
DJ's going good, but I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I can't come out.
Sweet Jesus.
The guy's your neighbor. Caesar's Place, Rockford Hills.
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I like him.
I was you, I wouldn't be so critical of who others associate with.
So is he gonna be a problem?
For sure. But there's nothing we can do about it. If something happened to him right now, I'd be right under a microscope. An electron microscope of bureaucratic shit. And that would make it very difficult to keep old secrets.
Oh, well, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo for you. You know who else is having trouble keeping secrets, asshole? Me. After you brought Trevor in on this.
I only brought him in after you put out your press release. Townley's taking scores again. The Los Santos reboot. If we didn't control the situation and he'd unearthed this connection, then what?
Then Trevor flips out, beheads me, kills my family, or raises them as his own. I don't know which is worse. Anyway, any of that could happen at any time.
Slow down. Let's think this through. What does he know?
He knows I'm alive. He knows I got money. And now he knows I'm working with the FIB.
Does he know how long you've been working with the FIB?
How long? The fuck does that matter?
Either you were working with us before the Cash Depot job, you walked your crew into an ambush, one of them spent 10 years on the run, and the other landed in a federal penitentiary. Or we stumbled on the Cash Depot job, Brad went down, you went down, Trevor got away. The FIB cut you a deal on your sickbed, faked your death, and you end up here.
Who's to say which of those is true?
That there's any doubt probably accounts for you being alive.
Back there, Trevor made you right away. The second he saw you.
You remember after the bust, I was in all the papers. I was on the evening news. The man who killed Michael Townley.
Yeah, I was quite a trophy. A good head to hang on your wall.
Back then, sure. Not now. Can we proceed?
Jeez.
This is time sensitive.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
Are you fucking kidding me with this shit?
And you're the famous getaway driver?
This is bullshit. This place, Davey.
Turns out that was the... This is an important part of the great democratic experiment. I hope you're not a skier! Mr. Phillips, ask him about...
Terror does not take coffee breaks.
So how are Steve and Trevor getting along?
Seems like a productive relationship.
You know, like I said, he's got his uses.
And as you can see, we're trying to take full advantage of it.
Then what?
This thing with the agency gets put to rest and we don't need you anymore.
Right. And what about Trevor?
What about him?
I need some resolution, Davey. You let him walk. You said you'd clean the whole thing up back in North Yankton.
And you told me it'd be a clean job, no casualties. There were more eyes on that town than there needed to be.
Yeah, well, according to my eyes, Trevor's your problem, Dave, as much as he is mine.
He's not a problem at all. We're monitoring him. Has he said anything about Brad?
Fuck yeah, he has. Plenty. I keep changing the subject. You know, he thinks you might actually commute Brad's sentence when this is all over.
That's good. Fine work. We'll send another letter. It's about time anyway.
Oh, so that's you who's been sending those fucking letters to Trevor, huh?
Yeah. He thinks they're from Brad, who he thinks is locked up in high security and not 6 feet under in a grave marked Michael Townley. The trainees write them. It's a good exercise.
Yeah, the fuck. How'd that get started?
A few years ago, a letter came to the federal prison system addressed to Brad. Wasn't signed, but it gave a P.O. box in Sandy Shores. I played the part of Brad, and we started a correspondence.
Freed! Just relax. Well, you ain't gonna be true.
Hey. Now.
You're my eyes, Townley. What do you see?
I see a couple guys that are way too old and too fat to be doing a political assassination. We're live.
You see anyone down there who might be an Azerbaijani?
Fuck do I know? You might be an Azerbaijani for all I know. What's one look like?
They look Eastern.
Half this town looks Eastern, Davey. You got the fall of the Shah and the collapse of communism to thank for that.
Anyone stand out?
No, they all kind of blend in. Make a call, Dave.
We're gonna need some more info on this guy. They're having a party down there.
That ain't gonna cut it, my...
This'll put hair on your chest.
What have you got for us?
I need eyes on that party. Pick up the scope and give me a report.
Who am I looking for?
Steve's saying beard. What do you got?
Anything specific, or is some stubble gonna cut it?
Let's start at Mountain Men, and we'll work our way down until someone fits the profile.
There's a few beards at this party. Vinewood's full of weak chins. Place is famous for it.
Damn. Beards are in fashion in Chumash. Land of beach hipsters. We need more.
It's gonna be a long day until you give us some intel.
If my mama had one...
Ow! My mouth! I was drowned!
Always by the book. That's my line. Let's get him upright.
The blackness is terrible!
Mr. K,
Steve's telling me he chain smokes redwoods.
It ain't the cigarettes that'll kill him. It's the guys who put the warnings on the packets you should worry about.
And he's left-handed.
Oh, now I get it. You're telling me to assassinate a guy because he's got facial hair, a cigarette, and he's left-handed.
I'm telling you to assassinate a guy because he's a threat to national... Michael, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What, I had my eyes on a target. Listen, anyone in that joint's got as much chance of being a threat to national security as the next guy.
Steve, it's blown. I'm telling you to assassinate a guy because he's a threat to national security. The rest's details. Michael, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What? I had my eyes on a target. Listen, anyone in that joint's got as much chance of being a threat to national security as the next guy.
Steve, it's blown. I'm telling you to assassinate a guy because he's a threat to national security.
I see something.
What the hell?
That was the guy. I had a feeling. It'll check out.
Well, we've got him. It's done.
Woo! That is a wrap, my friends.
Hey, how's your mouth?
It hurts.
Can you speak?
Kinda.
Are you gonna hold it together?
I want to go home. I want to see my family.
No, you have no home. You have no family. That shit is over.
I do. They're in the morning wood. I love them very much.
No, that's your old life. That's over now. You're off the grid. You're one of the invisible people.
Just take me home.
I'm taking you to the airport. You're gonna get on a plane. You're flying a long way from this country and you're gonna spread your message.
I don't have a message.
You're a torture advocate.
Advocate?
The media and the government would have us believe that torture is some necessary thing. We need it to get information, to assert ourselves. Did we get any information out of you?
I would have told you everything.
Exactly. Torture's for the torturer, or the guy giving the order to the torturer. You torture for the good times. We should all admit that. It's useless as a means of getting information.
I'm feeling lightheaded.
Sometimes you torture for the torturee, but only if they're prepared to pay.
I am very unwell.
It's me with you. Departures. No one drives me to the airport. Run. You're free.
Oh, what? But my family's here.
Your family is probably the ones who got you fucking in here, all right? Now look, trust no one, all right? You're alone now.
Really?
Yeah, really. Now let's go. Fuck off. Come on.
submarine!
Dispatch to Aleutian Island Unit. We have a trespasser reported at the Justice Terminal, requesting a unit to investigate. Code 3.
Trevor? Floyd, I've got that submarine we talked about. You gotta help me store it for a few days. Floyd, don't go quiet on me. I'll come around and I'll, well, we both know what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right. Bring it around to Pier 400 at the Western Docks.
On my way.
Look, I'll have a truck to bring you around the warehouse.
What's this? The Union man doing an honest day's work?
There's nothing honest about this, sir. But this is a dishonest day's work, if ever I've seen one.
Hey. We're not hurting anyone.
No one except whoever owns that submarine and the mercenary folks on the freighter.
Do some research on Merryweather Security Consulting, friend. They'd be on trial for human rights offenses if the U.S. government didn't protect all its contractors from any kind of suit, military or civilian. They're immune from prosecution, and they behave like they are. Murdering, stealing, high on power, guns and anabolic steroids. Lucky bastards.
Look, I don't know about that stuff.
Oh, you're right. You don't. Merryweather are employed by the richest, greediest scum on the planet to shit on the poorest and the neediest. So we are going to enjoy shitting on them.
Oh, great. I look forward to that.
Okay, well, that's more like it.
Floyd, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm on the crane. Surface, and I'll bring you shoreside.
All right.
It's just down the road. Los Santos Marine, past the shipyards.
Is that sub covered properly?
It'll be fine if we just get there.
Are you being short with me?
No, sir. I'm certainly not being short. I'm just not used to this kind of pressure.
If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it.
I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and cajoled and tricked me.
You don't want to cut? Just walk away.
I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home.
Deborah's home. No cut for you, no cut for Deborah.
You can pull up. You sure you can operate this vehicle?
You're sure it'll be okay there?
Sure.
All right. If you're wrong, I'll eat your sweetmeats. Now get out of here. Believe it or not, I need a cab.
I'm sending one out right now.
Wonderful.
Where can I take you?
La Puerta.
Right away, sir.
Vamos, let's go!
I guess you're in a hurry.